Hey guys, this is Killer Rob speaking, and today we are back in Rock God Tycoon for our continuation of the journey with Gentlemen's Agreement. Nowadays a pretty decent band, writing terrible songs still compared to their band rating. 61%, we're getting there, but these guys don't know shit about songwriting. They all suck. And this is where we currently are with our songs. Not the best. That series has a good 6 songs that we have not yet minced into a sausage recording. That's something we can do. And of course we also have Action Hero and Michael Bay Metal. That will be our next single. And I think we are just pissing off to a location where we actually can rehearse things. That would be a nice bonus. Build up a decent set of songs that we actually can perform with a somewhat quality, and then try to get some fans around these clubs and play the songs. That would be nice. Okay, so the plan is record a few more videos, and then we're ready to go to the studios for recording and rehearsals. And I think I want to do it one by one. It doesn't increase the price. It takes longer, but what it does is to give you better stats. And I think the star rating overall is something we want if we ever want to make gigs useful to us for making money. 36% video quality. Not too bad. Not too bad. Almost useful. Alright, how good are our gigs right now? Whoa, we're making $49. Our show is decent. 45? Oh yeah, that's reflected by the scores here. Making a video of Michael Bay Metal. I think what that would be is pretty obvious. Okay, but now we are done with the sessions of recording a video, and that means that we have basically a video for everything here. Now we head off to the studio town. And that will be Nampa, I guess. Let's have a look here. How many fans do we have here? Whoa, 1,700. That's pretty good. Okay, let's head over here. First things first, drinking. Oh, okay. Good thing is that we instantly get 2 sessions. That's nice. Now, first question is, what do we want to do? Do we want to start recording stuff? That would be just not the best things, yes. Which ones, though? We don't have a recording of... Oh, do we? Do we have these recorded? I need to check that first. Alright, no, we don't have any recordings for Not the Best 25 and forward. So that tells me that I just crank out a few recordings. I'll do that first. And we are only going to properly rehearse the good songs we have. Whoa, that is expensive though. 525. What? Studio quality 25%. Okay, rehearsal. Which ones do we want to rehearse? This one. We want to push these 2 up a bit so that we can play them in shows. As well as one of these. Alright, I've booked a lot of rehearsals here. That is super expensive. I hope it's worth it in the long run. And it will be a good recording too. Oh, promotions are available in this place. Alright, let's first buy this one. This is the best value. Then I think the next best value is either this one, 7 for 1,000. 7 for 1,000, and this was 8 for 1,800. That's pretty bad. The tweeter is pretty bad. Instafame is good. Now let's buy these 2. And the CD giveaway, 3. That is 12 per 1,000, so that's good. And this is 10 per 1,000, so this is also good. Let's buy these. Studio time! Yes, the recordings are questionable at best. And another 3 songs recorded. Now I just need to make sure that I actually start the contracts for what I want. Now, let me set that in motion. It would be Dover for No Hope Records. And we need the Meat Beat Records. Yes, exactly. Those guys too. Contact them. And finally, we actually need to record a few things. Oh, well, just these 2 new songs, actually. It will be good. I've put so many rehearsals in there. I think the rating will be, compared to our others, through the roof. Viper Tongue Club. Let's see if there's anyone coming to these gigs, as we have so few fans over here. Oh, well, that wasn't too bad. I mean, it's not even close to what the maximum would be. What? They declined. Why? You fucking stupid asses. Maybe because I asked for 2 at the same time? Does that mean that I have to wait now for a month before I can ask them again? No, okay, No Hope Records. They're good. Like this, EP album. Yes, that's done, that's done. We just need to travel over there to play the 2 gigs and it will be done. Sign there. Rehearsal analysis. Whoa, we get 6% now. That's almost worth it. Still ridiculously low for the price you pay. Yeah. Another mediocre performance. A 1! Ah, come on, it's not that bad. Another rehearsal. Here we go. Oh yes, we're gaining a few percentage points here and there. Another kind of poor thing is, design-wise, is that when you're hovering over this schedule up here, what they should show is a bit more details about the event. For instance, if it's a recording event, well, first off, is it a recording event or is it a rehearsal event? Which songs? And the cost of it. And if it's a gig, show what kind of advertising you have, you had done and so on. And like expected number of people to come or something like that. That would all be good. That would all be helpful and make it feel a bit more proper. This is all very shallow in the sense. And yeah, okay, you're going to the studio and then what? And this is the last rehearsal before we start the recordings of... which ones? Michael Bay Metal and Vanguard? I guess. No, these are mixed up. Michael Bay Metal. Oh, we're up in the 30s there. I hope that works out in our favor. Oh, another review request. We have to try out if there's a positive outcome as well. Let's see. Nope, that was another negative one. Fuck. And there we have the recording ratings. Yeah, okay, 43% overall for the recording. That's pretty high standard. And while I'm traveling back here to play the 2 gigs in a tiny town where we have over 1,000 fans, we have to try to get another deal. And I hope that works this time. Contact them. On the way, we can stop by at Charleston to play another gig, as we have 500 fans there. No. They still don't accept us making another contract. I don't know why. I assume it is because I accepted the other, or it got somehow blocked by the other contract. So yeah, that is bad. I think it unlocks after a month though, and it doesn't really matter because we have to play gigs in our basically hometown anyway, so that's fine. Our new hometown. Oh, first time silver rating, 51. Just book in another stupid cheap rehearsal because we are on the contract. We have the bonus for the studio. They give us some price off, which is nice, but in this studio you don't gain as high percentage for your rehearsal, so the better the studio, supposedly, the better your rehearsing skills are, which is also weird. But okay, fair enough. Okay, third time's the charm. A music reviewer has requested. Let's do it again. For fuck's sake. Okay, no, I will always decline in future. Yeah, here we only gain 4%, 3%, 3%, 4%. And there's the gig in the biggest venue ever. Say, do we get the $180? 182? Go on. Yes, maximum. Sold out. One more design thing I want to discuss. You see how many towns there are on this map overall. And now you see the non-circled ones. Those are the ones we have actually visited. Did you have the impression that we were somehow not playing the game right, so to say? Because I certainly don't have that impression. It seems like we have a pretty optimal path through it here. And from reading the Steam forums, which of course is cancer-inducing, it seems like many people are struggling with this game because it's so hard. I just can't figure out why they think it's hard. It's super easy. But anyway, my point here being, design-wise, why did they invest so much effort into making all these towns when the game could have been simplified in that regard pretty well by just reducing the number of towns to, let's say, half. That cuts a big chunk of effort while not cutting any game mechanics, any reasonable game mechanics. And yeah, I really don't know why they chose to make so many. It's just not worth it traveling there for the most part. Because, and that is mainly because of the fan mechanic, that you have to have local fans for the bars to fill up and stuff. Instead of having more like national fans or global fans which try to get to these locations, and these locations, wherever you play, even if it's a small town, they are sucking fans from nearby towns that travel to the location to see you play. That would make a lot more sense, and also it would reduce the amount of effort the developers have to spend in order to get the content in. So I think this was a poor choice overall. Maybe they have other reasons, but I don't see them. Here we go, our last one in Waterville. Let's get it over with. That completes the contract. Yeah, didn't even get max. It wasn't quite as good a show either. We haven't played a gig in Dover for quite a while, and we have 380 fans there. So let's head over there, play another one in Charleston, and then head all the way back to Flagstaff for writing a bit more music and playing in the Metal Club. Okay, and then let's have a big one at the Flag of Metal. And let's only play our good songs here. Do we want to advertise this even in a local newspaper? Maybe, that could work. Not convinced. Dover, you suck. It was a good show though. Fad Pig Club. No, pub. Still. Okay. This was good. $205. 51 rating for the show. An 8. And this is the big show. Let's see how many people we can pull out of their holes. Performance is good. It was decent, and it was terrible. $76 only. What? Oh my, this was garbage. Just looking at my band members here, these guys are really falling off a bit. Or they have always been shit. But Rob Rock and Ira are damn good. Look at this. He has a 75 rating with his super microphone skull mic in skill, instrumental skill. 54 rating overall. And let's ask them again. Hello there. We come and pester you once again. I just hope that the timer doesn't reset after you get shat on by them. Oh, and by the way, I think I noticed something. Something that is stupid. Stupid! But simplifies the game a bit. For the programmers, that is. The advertising stuff only works for... is not where you bought it, but rather it travels around with your band. So wherever you are, they are advertising. So you're basically stuck in one town if you want to improve the rating there and the number of fans there. You have to stay there because this seems to be following you around. Oh, and we can buy new... yes, we can buy something new. So this was good. We said this one was good, this one was good. And we said Facebook was good. And Instafame was good. Yes, and now we're out of money soon. We really needs a few more albums. Come on, Meat Records. We need to make this happen. I'm giving my songs a bit of a rest, playing some shitty old ones from our first album. I don't think people will like the playlist. Ooh, you. I still made some money. It's alright. Oh, a 1. Oh, yes! Yes! We got the contract. It was just 1 month of delay. That's alright. So 30% of the sales revenue, that's all good. Video clip location, Northern Shield Studio. Alright, it's not something we frequent. And that's alright. Everything is good. We need to play at these 2 locations. Innkeepers Club. Where was that one? Flag of Metal? That's of course we're in our hometown, more or less. Okay, sign it. Ah, in Bismarck. Okay, that's where the Innkeepers Club is. Oh, I'd rather play down here where we already have plenty of fans. Ah, there we go. We can select the not the best album, the 4th one in the series. And everything has a video. Oh, nice. There we go, we published it. So now leave me be. And whoa, okay. Ah, that's because the day has gone so far already. So it just magically gives you those sales for the day that has already gone. It is time to write a few more songs. First, the good ones. As we previously made the Michael Bay movies, how about we now make a song called Rotten Tomatoes? And our finances are looking up again. Very good. Down from, I think we were at 12k at the lowest. Helping us survive. Not the best albums, the 4th one. Let's quickly check how much money we have made. That would be, oh no, in the finances. Here. Come on, show it. There we have it, not the best. For already 7,500 in that short amount of time. That's good. And our second song, in the same vein as the other movie songs, is this one, Waning Fame. Hopefully another good one. We write this one, and at the same time, oh shit, I should really send them. And have a drink instead. Or burgers. Because we have not discussed yet what actually happens if you let tension rise too much. As you might imagine, the natural thing happens. They want to go apart. Tear the band apart. Like, no, I'm going to leave. You suck. Your feet stink. And then you say, yeah, that's not a newsflash. You stink out of your mouth like a cow out of the arse. And then you are in a brawl. And then you are in hospital. And then you're in the grave. So no, that's not so good. And thusly, you should never get band tensions up beyond any certain reasonable point. Never be beyond 50%. I would not even go that far. Like if you keep it below like 45-ish%, then you're usually good. And what also happens is that your band members want to have more pay. You notice how stupidly low their pay is currently compared to how much money we are raking in? Yeah, that's because we don't let band tensions get too high. They are enjoying themselves too much, so they want to stay together and just make music. And that is an interesting point, by the way, that the consequences of letting band tensions get higher than that are so severe that you will never want to let that happen. Which means that the tension draining mechanics are a must-do thing. They are not a choice. Which makes this a stupid kinda design move. If there's no choice, then that is just busy work. And busy work usually doesn't lead to good gameplay. So I think they failed to hit the mark there in this regard. And it's a shame. And also, another point, while there is no benefit to letting band tensions get higher, which there doesn't necessarily have to be, but what would make sense is if band tension would rise quickly for low tension numbers and then increase slower and slower and slower, so that if you let band tensions be at a somewhat reasonable but not a low level, that you would actually save some money while still having the risk of them wanting to have a bit of a salary increase and maybe in an unforeseen event some other trouble. But that is completely barred because you have to keep it at a minimum at all times. There is no true payoff. Oh, this is really poor. $34. Even though the show was pretty decent, a 5 on average. And this means, now that we've played the 2 gigs here, we do have the next album, the next single done, which is all good. And I think, at this point, it's a good time to stop for today. I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.